brains has more secrets than you ever known because they are, yeah, they act like your whole body. One twist here, the other will end somewhere else. Anatomic way it is studied. You can do it usually just to warm up yourself and yeah, have some strengths too because they help in reflex situations. Yeah. If you slip, they will just help you unknowingly. That's a cool way. Na, 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 na. Yeah, uh, most are just for sprinting because I'm a sprinter and I'm yeah, it just makes it a different topic from a sports event to an science event. That's two different way because I'm into reactiveness and yeah, just to brace some yeah, rupture points. I have to be stronger than. So yeah, brace them well, tight them, strengthen them, endure them. That's it. The if this is the oh son of the some warming shit going on. Yeah, just make a knuckle and start rolling them. Crunch. Oof. Yeah, it charges. Yeah. Over time, you will just get rid of it, and you will be fluent. Yeah, it cramps here at your forearms. Just the extra. This guy massages the lower forearm, and this guy does the hind. Forearm. Wow. Yeah. Bicep, you gotta stick to that. Do push-ups. And your shoulders too. Na 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 na. Yeah, I do work my foot too. Yeah, it does the same. Oh. Just do the regular. Yeah, I do. You do that. Just try to grab. Yeah, your pinky works sometimes, and with time it will just get easier and easier. For first, it is crampy. You feel numb. Oh, son. Yeah, you can just feel the speed by looking far. Yes, speeding perspective just goes um, faster and faster. The more far and forward you look means forward while driving. you look forward, and it does affects your speeding too. Yeah, the more yeah, forward you see it, and the point you see them grabs them the junk, but yes, it does affects. Yes, good. Na 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 I have to stretch too. Yes. Not that flexible, but yes, I try with movement, and yeah, that's the same. Remember, I am making this Mac that's for a sprint, part by part. Yes, I'm just working on my A, and yes, we living square for yeah later. You have to be childish while working for something special. What? Of course, you want to rest. You can be in the deep. Yeah, yeah. Yep. It's a very simple. Yeah, you can try. Try to create some minor flexors. Yes. In Muay Thai, they do. Yeah, kickboxings. Yeah, yeah. Kundalini awakening. It's a critical stage. Yeah, your spine just reacts on its own. That's a sad truth. I came to be discovering the history of spiral through, yeah, archaeology and everything. I just tried to study with some Bruce Lee's word. I just came just to learn more about the human anatomy for, yeah, athletic enhancement. Yeah, that what I did, and I did some yogas, and yeah, yoga doesn't mean that you have to do the pose, the exercises, but the inner aim, that the mental state, it does come back to your motivation for your mindset. It does helps to make you what you want to be. Yeah, that's true. You can ask your mind, not from asking perspective, but from hard work. Yeah, you want to be good at something, you are to be dedicated at that point till your hard work gives back. Yeah, means until you get your goal set and make them real. And that's in my case. I did try to study the inner anatomy for my sprint. Yeah, those the movements, just to learn from the slow as a practical. Yeah, as a practical through theories, to history, through words, and through arounds. Yeah, from every scroll I just see my part, and you should do that too. Just see your own likings, that what you want to be, and what you like, what you saw. Everything you see is not a flunk, yeah, flux, that you are just seeing. I scroll out. Yeah, you just see the things you have to just acknowledge, recognize, or whatever you do. You just learn from them and just make a better way for yourself. That's what you want to be, and not what carelessness means. Because your duty is what you know, and mine, I just, yeah, doing the spinal study things. I did some research, I did some archaeological, pyramidal tomb extracting shit, not not from excavating it, from, yeah, Google search. I just tried to study if a human can be a humanoid, and Bruce's word gave me a good hook. It kicked me out, and I just tried to study some history about it, and I just got the pyramids back, and yeah, it just shows you the anatomy of human origin. And the Gitas and Mahabharatas, yeah, they are all, yeah, also Quran included, they all talk about anatomy, what your body is all about. You just have to ask it, not for pleasure, but for goal, and goal is cool, and sprinting is way cooler. Yeah, because it's aggressive, and people like aggressive. Not for fighting. Yeah, for fighting you need aggression, but yeah, the cool aggression. Just I will slash through everything. Yes, I won't cross the finish line. And yoga, I just did the mental peaceness, and it just reacting on that peaceness, the spine. Yes, our spine has a rotational fluid, means your CFC, yeah, your cerebrospinal fluid. It rotates internally through your spine till your, yeah, head chunk, and it is the smallest or the flippiest at your neck angle, because we move our neck, and since chickens has a gyroscopic stability, it has the spine to move it where its head directs. Yeah, that's how snakes move too. And in case of human, we have habitated laziness more than activeness, and with that we became normal. Like we see now, we became lazy. We used our head for computing easy stuff, not doing the hardship more, throwing like Hulk. Yeah, I'm talking Hulk shit, not button shit. And yes, uh, you, yeah, we, yes, of course I can't change it now, because I have to go back into BCs just to get it back. I want to be Hulk again, and we, yeah, I I did try to use that, but yeah, home crashes, because yeah, I'm from a poor family. That's a true, yeah, just because my father passed away, and my mom and my sister, we three are just basically, yeah, we are struggling some, and but still I have to see my partner. Yeah, dream has goals, and goals have expenses these days, and we skip the more motivating stuff, because motivation is how we deal life. And yeah, we have to be, means I have to be more into things more seriously, because time is passing away, and my goals are, yeah, they are a bit behind seeing time and my age. And if I have started earlier, like when I was 7, 8 years old, and yeah, with the same stuff, I would be a hybrid. I'm still a hybrid, but yeah, a strong hybrid. I'm still weak, and that comes back. you talk more about your sadness when you open up more. That's hits because you can't run away from them. No, you can't. And oh, my head is secret. Yeah, I told you that the chicken head changes. It directs its head where its body moves, and the same scenario up here. We means my spine is reacting on the changes that's happening because I'm working the stretching ligament things, and it's binding, its contracts up and then it's throwing a sequence to my head angles because I have to direct just like the chicken. And yes, it's close because at work my body is at lift, and lift are easier to maneuver than to propel. Yeah, you heard it. Lift are easier to maneuver than to propel because lift is propelling and maneuvering is just a direction. And yeah, lift is you can say a 90-degree uplifts, and maneuver is just to the left and right turn. Yeah, and if you want to see it from different angles, you will just have to see a chunk, and that's where snakes come in play. And as we know from we are sperms. Yep, and sperms use the same spiral like tadpoles, and that spiral is the answer to every moving object. It generates hits, it generates life, it generates force, and force that can reach any speed. It has that much capacity or that much momentum to it because our whole system is working on that same system. Yep. Oh yeah, my job is just to strength the things needed from mechanical perspective. Yeah, I'm into mechanical science, and that is needy. And I just saw the hand pumps and feet pumps to accumulate that inner core to its most potential state, and it does helps in the go because I'm still at stationary, and I have to reach a 45-degree angle for propulsion. Means I have to maintain this degree of sprint because you have to think me as a mechanical humanoid that can run for any length. Yeah, not losing the base because if we, if we do too much for the first being, yeah, you know how much force it takes to bring this thing to at angle and bring more and more, and think how much force this has to, or how much energy this has to have, means dead angle. Dead angle means how much you have to use the hydraulics to lift a mass of that chunk at a degree of 45. So we are just centering them part by part, means we are strengthening the head, hands, shoulder joints, the mid spine, the hind spine or the end spine, and the legs and the feet angles for a, yeah, you should be familiar to this guy. So, yeah, it makes a spiral, isn't it? Make it a, yeah, seeing, yeah, just seeing it from a different side and making it a swirl, means I have to swirl like a reptile, yeah, a reptile, yeah, they do spiral like, yeah. And seeing this perspective, you have to, I have still have to propel this angle, yeah, that joins my end knuckle, yeah, that, 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 and making it look easier and easier and faster, and yeah, it just does. It's at my hand, what do you call it, for knuckles, I don't know, but it's familiar. Well, that's much of it. Yeah, see you soon. This is CC.